You mentioned as well, Rachel, working to really understand and walk a mile in your shoes, as it were, and do all this. And Rachel, I'm curious, because even for me, like, this film, not only is it very relevant, it's part of a bigger conversation we were talking about at this little in the green room, and just, whenever I would sort of look and see somebody who maybe they're hearing impaired, maybe with dwarfism, just my whole life it's always been through that lens of, oh, I don't know what I would do if I was like that. How would I can't imagine my life. Well, the fact of the matter is, I'm not that person. I'm looking at it through my lens. I don't realize that I'm skewing that perspective. And you see this, and it's like those things that I would be terrified to have to figure out. They celebrate those differences. They embrace those. They love those differences. We see it in the trailer when she mentions that people are working to cure dwarfism, and that bothers her. What was your transformation through this project like? What did you learn about yourself going through this, putting the story together?
Well, like you, I began this project thinking I was a very open-minded person. And it was only when I began to spend a lot of time with people with dwarfism, with autism, with other sorts of profound differences, particularly physical differences, that I realized how closed-minded I had been, how many assumptions, sort of misguided assumptions I had, how much condescension there was in what I thought was compassion and empathy. And, you know, there are people in the film, I mean, the dwarf couple that's featured in the film, Joe and Leah, are just so badass and so fierce and so proud and so confident and so powerful and so don't want to be tall. And, you know, it just disrobed me, really, of so many of those really misguided assumptions, which is thrilling and terrifying, you know. And I'm a different person than I was. I have a long way to go. I mean, I still make all sorts of mistakes. And it's hard not to feel awkward or a little bit intimidated when you meet somebody who functions and looks and moves and walks and talks super differently. But having been through this experience of making the film, I'm a lot more comfortable.